Welcome to my recap with live trades. I hope you enjoy the content. Today was a losing day. I'm down, um, not too much, but just it was tough. Another one of those days where I ran out of buying power too soon, and I took a couple paper cuts. I was basically flat after fighting my way back a little bit, and I just couldn't. I took a couple paper cuts, and then Tesla went just a point, but timing was off. Yeah, I just once again I tell myself this too often, but I need to up my standards a lot. So until I get a margin account, then I can be a more active trader. So first trade's on Nvidia. Nvidia is top here on the right, and let's get to it. So I'm looking at the 200 calls, and normally I get in two 200 calls at 160 average. And normally I like to have red candle first, and then I'll play it. But Nvidia's been so strong for a while now. It's post split, so I don't know. I just thought maybe yeah, 200 is a heavy whole number. It's a psychological um barrier. But I thought with as strong as it was, I have a chance. So I get out there for a loss of about $11 each, so $22 total. So next trade is on Tesla. As you can see now, Amazon. If you see, look right above Tesla in the middle here is Amazon. Amazon's got a nice flag. Uh, yeah, I don't know. I just wasn't in the mood to play Amazon at this point, but I don't know. Just looking at this, it looks like it would have been nice. I'm not. I'm pretty sure it goes higher. So Tesla, we have this pop, and then we have pullbacks. The pullbacks are candles without a higher high, and we. So I'm gonna play the first candle over candle. Now, the reason this normally isn't really the greatest setup because it pulled back so much. I like a high tight flag, and more so than this. And but the reason why I played it is because we had VWAP right there, so that not that that's really a valid excuse, but we also had prior days open. So I don't know. It was kind of like a hopeful trade, I guess. So is this breaks I want in or just right before? Yeah, I'm in one. 665 call. It's not really moving. It's giving me like hope that it's gonna move. Hopefully, it's not trapping a bunch of longs, including myself. Yeah, that's when I should have been out right there. That red came through the tape pretty heavy. Now we're getting below bid. The purple in my tape on the right here, the purple is below bid. Red is bid. White ones are mid price, and green, and then the really bright green are ask and above ask. So I get out there 451. Oh, that was a $38 loss. They start adding up. $60 right there. So minus $4 commissions. Um, next trade's on Roku. Roku is up top. We have this looks kind of like an M pattern, but it also looks kind of like looks good to the upside too, in my opinion. But Roku's I've had a lot of problems with Roku. All time playing Roku, I've lost more than I've gained, and it's been a headache, especially because the spreads are just the options aren't as liquid as like Tesla, obviously, but there's a lot of other names. So I get in 430, and there's not a good sign so far. There's no volume coming in. we got some ask orders coming through on the tape, but nothing really too crazy. Price action is not really, I look at it like uh, price action is the rocket and the volume is the fuel. So if I would just remember that more often and wait till the fuels, because say get out there right at VWAtt basically. It's pretty stupid in hindsight, but I'm not sure if this thing rips a lot higher right now or what. I'm pretty sure it does go higher from here. So that was just an emotional reaction getting out on that trade, and that wasn't good. So down 140 right now, that quick, and 146 with commission. So not too happy with my performance so far. Tesla. Tesla's down at the bottom on the right. Now, normally I don't like to take low of day chase trades, but this one had the relative volume starting to pick up, and or had a rising volume, and this is a decent trade at least, somewhat. I'm gonna grab some put or I put 645 put. Volume's not really there right now. And I see sellers stepping in, so we got a nice downtrend going. I like that. These are the trades I like, being like instantly up and not up a lot. I mean, look at the time of day. It's it's a little bit late, but nice little consolidation break, and so I take it there for 5.95. So $67. I will take it. This did go down further. That's another one of those situations where if I would have had more than one contract, I would have taken one off there and let one ride or two ride or whatever. But we're kind of extended here, and I just wanted to lock in gains to offset some of the losses. So that brought me to only red $59 plus $71 with commissions. So climbing up a little bit. Next trade I have to show is on Amazon. I had you see UPS here. I bought. I had a couple little scalps or intraday swings. I bought a couple UPS contracts and sold one for a gain, or actually I sold one for like a $4 loss. Because it went against me like $75 or something like that. Or went against me like $60 on the day, and with both contracts. So I sold when I got really close to break even on one of the contracts, and I let one ride. In my opinion, UPS looks like it's a good chance of gap and breakout or gap. And maybe not tomorrow. The contracts expire tomorrow, so it's a YOLO. But yeah. Anyways, so this trade is on Amazon. So Amazon was pretty strong today. We have this. This is pretty choppy, sloppy price action here, and the volume is pretty low. But I realized that volume kept stepping up in Amazon, and this is just kind of a dull part. So I thought, we're getting higher lows and getting tighter and tighter. I thought we had a good chance of getting some volume. So I get on at the bid here. Amazon's in the middle here, so pay attention to the bid and the ask. 1280, I get it at 1281, or throw an order out at 1281. Yeah, that's what I feel like. So I don't even think I go red at all in this trade since I bought on the bid a little bit. We're at 1275. There's not much. I don't mind trading Amazon if I buy in the bid and ideally sell on the ask, and that's what I do here. I don't make a ton on this, but I'm glad that I did sell where I sold because it did drop. I would have had to take a bit of a loss, um, and I had to, assuming I would have held through that, then I would have had a winner. But I was just in this for a scalp. If it would have had some volume come in, it would have pushed higher. Broke high day with some volume, then because that green line right there at 36.33 is high of day. One thing I want to add is there was a $2.7 billion dark pool print, which is that dashed line below. That is at 36.50. $2.7 billion. That's a huge dark pool print, even for Amazon. So, Amazon has earnings coming next week. Someone's probably placed a bet, and I think Amazon's gonna have a nice little run, unless someone's taking some profits and they know something. But I'm pretty sure that somebody's taking some pretty hefty profits. So this is breaks high day by, or I don't even know if it breaks here actually, but it's looking a little top heavy here. So if you pay attention to the bid and ask, we're at 13.45, 13.20, 13.45. $13.25 to 13. Get out here. This doesn't go. We have 13.50 on the ask. I get out there 13.30 on the ask. So that wasn't bad. It was a little $49 winner. And at this point, so right now I was down $14 on the day, 44 unrealized with the swings that I have, and then the F sell position was at a YOLO. Call's expiring tomorrow. $7 call. Two of them paid $9 each. So it's kind of a YOLO. But so yeah, basically I don't really count the swings. So I'm down $14 plus 15, so $29. Next trade. I only have two more trades. Okay, bear with me here. Tesla down below. So here's one of the scratch trades. I'm in that one at 560. I was in like 10 seconds ago, my bad. When it started to break that prior doji pivot. I'm in a 655 call at 560. Now, if this breaks, it looks like it could get some room. I mean, that pink line's prior to its close, so But then as this red candle started to form, I thought, okay, is this going to form some sort of inverted head and shoulders, or form an inverted head and shoulders, and then not confirm and just break down? A lot that could happen, but where I screwed up here is this late in the day, so I get out there at 524. So I lost like 30 something bucks. Well, this late in the day, my opinion, I should have had a stop below this rising support line that you can't see here, but you can visualize. There's a support line and sort of an ascending triangle pattern / pennant, but it should have been below that with volume, but for a stop. But no, I just wanted to just get right out. But it's just this late in the day. I mean, this setup, you got to give it room, a little bit of wiggle room. So that's kind of where I screwed up on this trade, and then this final trade I'm going to show here. So you see we're 5 candles later. So I get in one 650, 750 for 434. So that looked pretty bullish to me, and the volume wasn't coming in yet, but this was just looks trappy now that I have a second to process it. I mean, it breaks on low volume. A lot of times the market makers or specialists will rise something or drop something on low volume just to see if if there's any bulls. Okay, let's get rid of them. Before they make a move, and then they'll make a move, and then they'll trap the ones that jump in late, and then they'll drop it. It's always about screwing as many people as possible. Not always, I shouldn't say. Like in extreme bull markets or certain times of the day or certain situations, still about screwing people, but they're not always the ones screwing people. So ultimately, they are, but not every battle in the war. So we had a bearish engulfing there. If this closes down here, it's not looking good. But I wasn't gonna bounce out on a such a wide body candle. We're like just about to touch support, and I'm already thinking like, okay, where's my exit before support? So, like I said in the last trade, that's where I screwed up, in my opinion. It's crazy how I can go, every night I could be in the shower or laying in bed and think, what can I do differently tomorrow that I did today? And when I journal and when I review my trades, I just think, what do I need to do differently? And then the time comes to execute, and the market's there, and there's emotions and just the wanting to make money. So that's where I get caught up. That's how I have days like today. Oh, I'm about to get out. I'll fast forward. There we go. So I get out in 5 seconds because it looks good to break down. But that was just a little fake out. So I get out at 393. So thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Please hit the like button. I appreciate you and have a good one. Thank you.